Axel Sandin-Pellikka didn't just start his draft post-2 season with a bang. He burst into a supernova, proving early that he's one of the Swedish Hockey League's premier weapons on the blue line. This is how Daniel G. of Elite Prospects started his recent article on the defenseman this season. Now that he's at the World Juniors, Sandin-Pellikka is showing the entire hockey world his talents. He opened the tournament with a 4-point performance, including a hat-trick against Slovakia. In this video, we're going to break down the defenseman's game and how his qualities could help the Red Wings down the line. Sandin-Pellikka may not be the tallest player, but he's an aggressive rush defender in every way. With his stick, he forces the opponent to dump the puck in, and then he repositions to give a passing option to his teammate. We see a first glimpse of his ability to manipulate opponents here. He invites the forechecker on him, stops, and passes around him. He misses the pass, but the puck still exits the zone. Slovakia recovers the puck and re-attacks, and he's right there again, giving them no space. His positioning enables him to recover the puck and start a breakout again. And we see a third sequence of rush defense from him. There's a turnover and a 3 versus 1. Again, because of his close gap, he's able to deny passing options and force the opposition into a shot. It's still a dangerous scoring chance, but giving the opposition the option of a pass would have been even more dangerous.
And then Bergqvist turns it over and quickly it's a scoring chance and a good save by Tallinn.
Here we see Sandin-Pellikka's puck-moving ability. He gives an option to his teammate and carries the play up ice. He attacks just like a forward would, by first making an inside cut to freeze the defender in the middle and keep the wide space open. And then he sees that he has no direct option, so he fires a low shot on net to try and create a deflection as his teammates attack the net. The play doesn't work, but it was a smart idea. And he's going to show his rush game again in this shift. It's the same pattern. He's going to get the puck, fake inside to turn the feet of the defender toward him, and open up a pass to his teammate in the wide lane. The play leads to an entry, and almost a great scoring chance when he tries a deceptive pass. This is what's so great about Sandin-Pellikka. He can defend the rush and make plays like other defensemen, but he also has this set of creative skills that we associate more with forwards. It's probably why Sweden is employing him at the half wall on the power play. He has a really good one-timer. He can hammer the puck and he does it with good mechanics. He also has some deceptive qualities, and he can distribute the puck from this spot just like a playmaking forward would. He can shift the defense and read which lanes are closed and open and create some dangerous plays.
Sweden in their top league as a teenager. Sweden will work it around. Eklund, Lander. Sandin-Pellikka thought about the shot, it was in his skates. Axel Sandin-Pellikka will work it across. Eklund, Lander, a shot and a good block, and that one stung. Felix Undersora brings it in, protects the puck, he'll control. Sandin-Pellikka, Lander, Sandin-Pellikka. Tom Lander up top, Sandin-Pellikka, what's up, driving? Urban fought it off with a shoulder shave. Good keep onside, and again, wow, that was blistered.
Sandin-Pellikka winning the Boya Salming for best Swedish-born player in the SHL, also on a championship team with Skellefteå, and he is destroying the SHL this year.
Sandin-Pellikka is a really aggressive defender who takes every opportunity to knock the puck away from opponents. He uses his stick well to deny space and disrupt plays, and contrary to other more offensive, smaller defensemen, he has a really physical side. He plays the body before the puck. We see an example here. There's a shot, the puck is loose, he could play it, but instead he backs off against the opponent, shields the puck, and gives an occasion to his teammate to send it out of the zone. Many other defensemen in this situation would panic, but Sandin-Pellikka shows a lot of poise making that play. He saw a chance for his team to recover the puck, and he took it. We see his calm nature again in this shift. He has a forechecker right on his back, but he still looks for the best passing target.
He is 6'6", he's a big forward for this team as Forsfall cutting in, splits the D and right towards Urban.
And then he tries to manipulate the defender on his first touch, faking a pass or a drive to the point before going down the wall. He holds the puck, loses it, but it still comes back to his team at the point. And then he makes this play.
Holds it in. Pass in front. Forsfall was tied up just enough. Couldn't get the shot away. Seb Forsfall with a good look inside.
One of the best body checkers in the National Hockey League was a player that wasn't all that big, Niklas Kronwall. Another Swede.
Here's a pass.
Again, Sandin-Pellikka might be on the smaller side for a future NHL defenseman, but his physical game has grown a lot over the last couple of years. to the point where he now looks for these kinds of hits in the neutral zone. His best quality remains his ability to feel offensive chance coming. He's always activating into the play, and his timing is really on point. Here, he didn't rush ahead. His teammates didn't have full control of the puck. He stayed above and a bit behind the play to be in the right spot in case of a turnover, but also to jump in a passing lane if his team secured possession. These kinds of plays show his hockey sense. And we have another example of it here.
Granberg trying to create. Linus Eriksson. He goes to work in the goal. Eriksson plays in the Allsvenskan League in Sweden, the second division, one below the SHL. Nice play, Sandin-Pellikka. Rasmus Bergqvist shot, score!
Sandin-Pellikka knows that his defender doesn't have a stick. There's no risk of a poke check here, so he takes his time to make a play around the defender. He places the puck ahead of his defensive partner, inviting him to attack this runway of space. He makes the next play easy and evident for his teammate. Sandin-Pellikka is highly comfortable playing against high opponents like this. He makes plays around them, evades their stick, and he stops their rush attempts as soon as they start. This is a 3 versus 2, but there's a close back checker, so he keeps the inside, closes his gap, denies the pass, and finishes his check. This is not the strongest opposition he has faced in his career, so he has more leeway to be aggressive and make plays than usual. When you compare him to other offensive defensemen in the NHL, although he can do both, he's more of a direct shooter than a creative playmaker. He uses space and can pull off the occasional flashy move, but he also likes to sidestep a defender, fake him, and shoot on net for a deflection.
Another wrister, floated one in, and that hit a body in front.
More often than not, he's betting on more direct plays instead of keeping possession too long. It's a style of game that could fit the Red Wings quite well. This game is mostly showing the strengths of Sandin-Pellikka's play. The biggest challenges in his development will be learning to defend in zone and retrieve and move pucks with back pressure from forecheckers. Daniel G. talks about these aspects of his game in his article. If you're interested in having more information on Sandin-Pellikka, you should go read it. His skating and rush defense will compensate somewhat for his lack of size. If he can separate attackers from the puck before they get in the zone, he will spend a lot more time on the offense, where his strengths lie. In the next shift, there's a delayed penalty. He gets on the ice, and just like in previous sequences, he beats the high defender with a clever move. He moves inside, invites a defender on him, freezes him, and then attacks the wide space he just created. We again see his offensive tendency. Other offensive defensemen would fake the shooting opportunity, glide down, and wait for a teammate to spring open in the slot. This kind of pass has a lower chance of connecting, but if it does, it becomes a high percentage scoring chance. Instead, Sandin-Pellikka picks the more direct route and tries to beat the goalie himself. In terms of style, he's closer to a Cale Makar and Simon Nemec than a Quinn Hughes or Lane Hudson. Like these first players, he has the potential to run a power play in the NHL, but he won't do it from the half wall like in this tournament. It's a bit unusual to see a defenseman play that spot on the power play. If he does become the power play quarterback of the Red Wings, and he has a good chance to fill that spot, he will be at the point, distributing the puck deceptively and shooting for deflections. He won't be using his one-timer as much. But maybe down the line, the Wings could start to use a more free-moving power play, where players exchange positions consistently to create confusion in the opposition's coverage. Such a setup would give Sandin-Pellikka a chance to unleash his shot from the half wall.
He's letting it rip here. Ungersorum again, faked it, still with it. Felix Ungersorum, he'll set up below the goal line. Tom Willander, Sandin-Pellikka wanted that slap pass in front as Enstrom was looking for it. Couldn't cash in. Again, Sandin-Pellikka score! There's the one-timer! Welcome back to the tournament. He's the captain, and he's an unbelievable talent, making it 2-1 once again.
We see an even better release in this next shift.
Sandin-Pellikka across. Nilsson shot, and the high tip just missed the net. Ungersorum weaving, drops it off. Sandin-Pellikka, wrist shot, score! Bar down! Second of the game, Axel Sandin-Pellikka.
He feels the space opening for him, and he picks up speed preemptively to be in the perfect spot for this pass. His weight is already on his stick, his head is up, he picks his spot and hits it perfectly.
That's picking your spot. Brilliant play.
All the goals.
With 6 minutes left in the game, he scores his hat-trick goal. It was a great shot, but the way he set it up is even better. He prepared that play the shift before. He gets the puck off the face-off, sees the open ice, and carries the play up. He doesn't really have an option. So he lobs the puck ahead to the goalie's glove side, ensuring that Sweden gets a face-off. And then we see his shooting talent again. He opens up his hips, loads his stick, and he sees the goalie look from one side of the wall of bodies in front of him. So he moves one step left, finds the seam, and shoots counter to the goalie's movement and head. He nailed the setup and the placement of the shot.
Sandin-Pellikka at the line, weaving, shooting, score! The hat-trick goal, Sandin-Pellikka! What a start to his World Junior.
His hockey sense and mobility and shot all shined in this game. In a few years, if he continues to work on his defensive game and ability to retrieve and move pucks under pressure, he could become a number 3 defenseman for the Red Wings and drive the team's offense as the top power play quarterback. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you want more detailed information on Sandin-Pellikka's development, remember to check out this article from Daniel G on eliteprospects.com.